up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Damien Dupee, your number one off-market land specialist, hyper focused on them infill lots. You are now tuned into the We Are Land Specialist YouTube channel, where we hyper focus on flipping vacant land, assigning vacant land, developing vacant land, all vacant land. If that's something you're interested in, you are now in the right place. If you would consider subscribing to my channel, please like, comment, and share. I would really, really appreciate it. Today, I will make sure I give you the most epic wild content I know, and I appreciate y'all. Salute to all you for your first time here. Thank you for considering me. I really, really appreciate it. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be bringing you a topic in regards to how to do a vacant land deal with no money. Okay. A lot of people are interested in getting to the land space. It is a great space if you know how to find an opportunity. Okay. So today I'm going to be talking to you about that opportunity. It's a little known secret. Please stay to the end, and I will make sure I add some value to you today. All right. So rule number one in the vacant land space is you have to be very, very aware of what a deal is and what a deal is not. Okay. Very, very important, because what can happen is you can chase down opportunities that really maybe not opportunity. Maybe it's not buildable. Maybe it's in a flood zone. Maybe it had bad topography. So rule number one is you need to get some education. YouTube University, check it out. But you need to make sure you understand, one, what is a good lot? What is a bad lot? Is this lot buildable? Okay. Very, very important. If you would consider partner with me, I do have a vacant land course. I'll drop the link in the description, and it basically teaches you how to do your due diligence step by step. Due diligence is very, very important. And before I can give you this hack, I would be doing you a disservice if I wouldn't tell you in order what's very, very important. It doesn't matter if you got an LLC. It doesn't matter if you're doing it in your name, your cousin's name. That doesn't matter at this point. At this point, the first thing you need to focus on is due diligence. Is this land buildable? Okay. All right. Once you got that out the way, number two, we're going to talk about organization. You need a CRM. There is a ton of free ones. You can use Trello. You can use Podio. There's a ton of free CRMs, but you need somewhere to put your leads, your data. Very, very important. You have to have some type of structure. Again, you may ask, what do I use? I use a CRM called Follow Up Boss. It's basically built for real estate agents and brokers. It works perfectly fine for me. I have used Pipedrive, etc. I have used a ton of CRMs. I've used Go High Level. I mean, you name it. But you need to pick something. Find something that's free. Okay. Trello is free. It will do the job. Okay. All right. So that's number two. All right. So number three, very, very important, is you need to have your credentials in order. And what I mean about credentials is you don't want to do business on your business cell phone. So my workaround would be maybe get a Google Voice that's free, a Google Hangouts number, get some type of number. That way it will differentiate from your personal and your business. Okay. Possibly get you a business email. It's free. At Gmail, get you a business email. Again, if you don't have money for a website and LLC and all that stuff, don't worry about that right now. Get what's free. I'm trying to get you to making money. Okay. So you have to do this in this order. Okay. All right. So once you got your free Google Voice number, you could use a Skype number. I mean, I don't care what you use, as long as it's not your cell phone. Okay. Very, very important. All right. Get that set up. All right. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure you have a laptop, some access to a computer. Very, very important. And make sure that you can be able to navigate. Okay. And you may say, oh, why are you talking about that? Because some people think they can do this on their cell phones and iPads, and you have to be on a computer. You need to see what you're doing. You can't be on a iPad mini trying to do a land deal, if you will. It's doable, but it's going to be challenging as heck. Okay. So when I say you need a computer, preferably a 15-inch screen or bigger. The bigger, the better, so you can see everything. I mean, everything. You want to see everything from the router to the tutor. Okay. All right. So, all right. Now we got that out the way. All right. So after that, you're ready to roll. You're ready to roll. So basically, the hack or the opportunity is in the state of South Carolina. Okay, they do an auction every year in the state of South Carolina, and the beautiful thing about this auction every year is that a lot of people bid on properties and they have to put down a deposit and basically pay for the property in full. Okay. So basically, you already have people who went to the auction, paid for land, but they can't fully own it until after 1 year because South Carolina has a redemption law for 1 year. So that's beautiful. And what you can do, this is so good, man. I've done it. It works. I hope you do it too. I hope you eat it up. If I have some deals that we can partner on. But all you have to do is go to that county, which, let me give you an example, York County tax sale. Okay. Basically, you're going to see a bunch of information and you're going to request this list of the tax sale results. Now, you can't go online and download this list. You have to request this list via the York County portal. And that's why a lot of people probably will get mixed up and kind of get discouraged or whatever. But you can't just go and download this list. You have to actually request it like from the clerk. Okay. All right. So once you get this list will be the results of all the tax sale bids. Hear me out. It will show you which ones have been redeemed, which ones have been sold, etc. So what you want to do, okay? Hear me out. What you want to do is you want to go through all them sales and find land that already have a bid on it and that's buildable. And basically, you got to start doing some homework and some research. And basically, what that means is you find the land, okay, on the list. Let's just say there's a lot on the list and the taxes are $3,000. The bid is $2,000, okay? All right, so what you want to do is basically skip trace the owner of that land, okay? A lot of times they're going to be deceased. You may have to look up an obituary to find their relatives and or heirs, okay? But you want to skip trace these people. You want to get them on the phone. You want to make them an offer. And then basically you already have a buyer in place, if you will. And then I can tell you how to find that buyer after you've locked it up if consider partnering with me. So that's kind of like that's the sauce. It is a lot of researching, a lot of looking, but again, it's the quickest way to find a deal with no money out of pocket. It don't cost you zero, donut, nothing, nada for you to basically pull this list, or not pull this list, request this list. And you can do this in every county in South Carolina. I have done it probably a half a dozen times in York County, South Carolina. And I mainly hyper focused on lots, vacant lots in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and Clover, South Carolina. Okay. But there's a ton of lots on there in York, South Carolina. I mean, all over. So you definitely, you want to get excited right now. You really want to get excited because if you follow this process step by step, and if you spend the time skip tracing people, finding people, and you may say, how do I skip trace? You can use a tool called Fast People Search. you can use another free tool called True People Search. If you want to pay to a little bit more advanced, you want to use something called Been Verified. Okay. All right. So these are the tools that you're going to need. And again, majority of it is free 99. All you will have to do is get on the phone and ask people, do they have any interest in selling their land? If they say yes, you want to be prepared to make them an offer. You may say, Damien, I don't know what to offer them. Start at 55% of the comp. Okay. So you may say, I don't have the comp. Well, start at 55% of that bid that was already placed at the courthouse steps at the auction. Okay. So if the bid is 20, you want to offer 55% of that. Okay. And that's basically the name of the game. So if you offer 11,000 and you can sell it for 20, you know that you can go up to 12,000, 13,000, 14. I would say leave yourself a minimum of a $5,000 spread, because you are valuable, you deserve to get paid, and this is business. This is not personal. So you want to leave yourself just a little spread for yourself. But again, you start at 11. That's making the offer. If you ever get stuck like Chuck and you need someone to help you, I'm here for you. You can reach out to me via email. I'll make sure my email is down there. Check me out. But again, this is a great opportunity for people who are brand new, who have no experience, but you really need to research. And the first most important thing is finding out, is this lot buildable? So appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel by now, please do subscribe. I would like it a whole lot. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, all your kindness. I appreciate y'all.